Welcome to Nintendo Ninja News, and I'm host Chris Isis, and we're here to talk about a subject today that I actually did a written article on my own private personal web page or website or blog, and I thought I would do sort of like a video version of it. Now, I've been looking at the different types of console owners that will be thinking about who would be buying a Nintendo Switch, and I thought I would write it down and sort of tell people what I thought. Now, when it comes to getting the Nintendo Switch, I think purely Wii U owners, if you're a Wii U owner, then the thought of buying a Nintendo Switch might be hard to swallow if you wanted to get good third-party content on the Wii U. That didn't happen for the big AAA game releases. However, if you bought a Wii U just for Nintendo games, then you would be mostly pleased with games like Mario Kart 8 and Smash Brothers, which was the most polished in the series, and great games in Super Mario Maker and Splatoon, etc. The downside is that the Switch will have Breath of the Wild and Mario Kart 8 ported, meaning the first true game will either be Splatoon 2 or Super Mario Odyssey. Some might be happy to hold on to playing Splatoon for free until the Christmas 2017. That's the likely time that I think that Wii U owners will get it. Now, if you own a Nintendo 3DS only, is the biggest issue is the console price. Our new 3DS is $200 to $250, but the Switch will be $469. That is a big price to pay to play the next generation of Pokemon. And we all know the Switch is pretty much replacing both consoles. If they can get over the price of the console, then they should be able to enjoy the Switch just as much as the 3DS, or maybe even more, if the library is like the 3DS, but with different virtual console content like the N64 and GameCube and things like that. It's likely 3DS owners that are not hardcore fans will pick up the Nintendo Switch when games like Pokemon, Monster Hunter, Dragon Quest, etc. are released on it or at Christmas time. Now, if you own the Wii U and the 3DS, you're the most likely crowd to pick up a Nintendo Switch at launch. The appeal of the two consoles will save you money, but if you wish to buy accessories, then those savings will be eaten up over time or very quickly. The major saving will not be buying the same game twice for each console and more time to pour into games like Smash Brothers or Mario Kart. So you have, more time to devote to different games, seeming that you don't have to put in 30 hours in Mario Kart and the other one 30 hours, so you can build up your rank and your VR score, etc. etc. Now, the PS4 and Xbox One owners, if the Nintendo Switch doesn't have the big AAA third-party games, then the main selling point would be you can have a portable console as well as a home console. They might not like the idea of having an underpowered console and graphics power, so the portable aspect and Nintendo games has got to be the selling point. We don't know. I think some people will dip in that sort of crowd when Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, Pokemon, something big like that comes around. But I would say that a price drop would be probably the biggest lure to them. 50 or $100 off over time. Now, for PC owners, or the master racers, we say them, they might be interested in Nintendo Switch for the exclusive games. They've got the high-powered PC there, all that sort of thing, and I think that that would be the best combination for them to get nearly all the AAA games on PC and all the big ones for Nintendo. So I would say when a big Nintendo game comes out or a price cut comes along, they might get it, or heck, some PC fans might be old Nintendo fans and pick it up on launch day. I mean, these people buy graphic cards that are hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So PS Vita owners, well, if they haven't given up handheld gaming altogether and gone away to the PS4, then the Switch is the only option, really. So I would say the major drawback would be the price, and the Switch offers a lot for its price. And the bonus to connect it to your TV. I would say that some people might jump on it sooner than later, especially if you paid $300 for Vita or $350 like you did in Australia, then might not be too upset in paying for the Switch that will offer a lot more in actual support. Now, the lost Wii and Nintendo DS owners, the ones who didn't buy another console and just happy with Pokemon Go and Nintendo smartphone games, might be interested in the Switch because of the Joy-Cons and the social aspect of the console. This group of people, the hardest to predict because you don't really know they're going to buy a console or not. But I think the smartphone games and Pokemon Go could be the key to getting them over. But I think that good promotion with key games like Pokemon, Mario Kart, Splatoon might likely get some of those lost owners back into Nintendo's arms. And the last category that we have, I haven't played Nintendo or video games in 20 years, people. These seeds were planted with the NES Mini to get older people to remember Nintendo in their childhood. Expansions of IP promotion and Nintendo Switch ability to play past console games will be the key areas to promote it to older gamers. You can play the new games and the old games that you grew up on. And I think that would be a very big sort of advertising thing for them. I think they could do it. So that seems to be all the different, groups of people that will get it or may buy the Nintendo Switch. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all unfolds. We don't know, but it's going to be exciting. So that is it from me, and I shall see you later on.